To make our animated light sequence, we'll follow similar steps as we did in Project 1 to build our basic LED circuit. But first we'll add a wire from ground to one of the vertical conducting strips on the breadboard. That way, all wires plugged into this column can share a common ground rather than trying to share one pin on the microcontroller. Then we repeat the process of connecting a power wire to one of the numbered pins, adding a resistor in its path, and then connecting the long leg of an LED to the same row as this resistor. We complete the circuit by wiring the short end of the LED back to the vertical ground strip we added at the beginning. Now repeat these steps for the rest of the LEDs in your project. I'm using a total of 7. Be careful to not let the metal wires of your resistors touch one another, or they may create short circuits that you don't want. When you're done, make sure none of your wires have popped out, and then connect your breadboard to the computer. Just like in the last project, make sure Arduino Uno and a port are both selected from the drop-down menu. Then click the arrow button to upload your code. If all goes well, you'll see some informational text getting output at the bottom, and finally a success message when the code is done uploading. So it looks like a couple of my LEDs aren't lighting up, or are lighting up out of order instead of in a nice row. That's okay, let's take a closer look at the board to see what's wrong. Right away, I can see that the resistor closest to me is in the wrong row. It should be in the same row as the orange wire, so it can carry current to the LED. So I just pop out one end and move it down, and now that light is lighting up as expected. For the rest of my LEDs, I'm checking the connections on the microcontroller pins to see if anything accidentally became unplugged. Then I remembered that I accidentally skipped some pins the first time, so these are wired up out of order. All I have to do is flip the wires in each pin for the lights that are appearing out of order, and then they'll light up in the order we want. You might want to add a bit more length to your LEDs so you can do something fun with them, like plug them into a decoration. To do this, you can take 2 pin socket wires, which have a socket on one side and a regular wire on the other. Push each leg of the LED into the socket of each wire. It's helpful to use 2 wire colors so you can remember which leg is power, the long leg, and which leg is ground, the short leg. Then plug the power wire back into the breadboard where the long leg used to be, and repeat for the ground wire. If anything pops out accidentally like it did here, you can secure it with tape. Now you can put your animated LEDs in a decoration or anything you want.